I wanted to do a quick video while the sun was still out to show you some exercises that I do every day to help me to feel great, and it's just very quick, and all it does is stretch every muscle group in the body, and it's amazing how it helps the mental health and it helps lymphatic system flow really well. So to start off with, I'll move back so you can see me properly. Here we are. So I lift my knees up onto my toes at the same time as moving my arms. Okay, and I do them up and down. I'm touching my fingers and I'm pulling as if I'm pulling a pulley down. And then when that's done, I will do as if I'm combing my hair, and I keep my knees moving. And then I'm moving my elbows so that my arms are going round in the sockets, and then pushing my elbows out and arms out. Do that a few times. And now the neck muscles. So I'm putting my head down, round. Don't go too far back when you're doing the neck roll, because that can hurt your neck, so it's best not to put your head right back, but that's just about as much as we want. And then when that's done, then you can stretch the calf muscles and the leg muscles. So if you put your feet one behind the other but parallel to each other, it's important that the back leg is parallel to the front leg so that they're both going straight ahead. Bend the back knee and keep the front knee straight and hold that for a few seconds, and then bend the front knee and keep the back knee straight and hold that for a few seconds, and you can tell the stretch. Then swap over legs. Make sure that your back foot is going in the same direction as your front foot, and you bend the back knee and keep the front leg straight, and then bend the front knee and keep the back leg straight. I was taught this sequence by a dance teacher years ago. So that's that one. Oh yes. And then while holding on to something, I find it's easier to do that if you just kick your foot forward to the side and behind. Side, forward, side, behind. Side, forward, side, behind. And to finish that off, if you bend your knee and just if you rotate your the top of your leg, your hip muscles. So here is then the other one. Just turn, face the other way. Forward, side, behind, side, forward, side, behind, side, forward, side, behind. Rotate hip, and then let's do the kicking. So put one foot behind, knee up, back, kick forward, behind, knee up, back, kick forward, behind, knee up, back, kick forward, bend back and bounce and kick forward. And that stretches just the different muscles there. And then the other side, back, knee, back, kick, neck, knee, back, kick, back, knee, back, kick, bounce, forward, bounce, kick, bounce, kick. Okay, so that's those, and now we're going to do lift up, and I'm going to swing round and bend my knees, so I'm doing a circle. Bend right down, bottom as low as you can, up, and do the other way, bottom as low as you can, up, and then the next one I do is I don't bend my knees, so I'm stretching a different part. I'm stretching the back of my legs, up, round, up, and now I'm up here. I face one foot, stretch down to touch the foot if you can, go as far as you can, and hold that and keep that leg stretched. and then up, and then face the other one, go down as far as you can and keep that leg stretched. You can hold that as long as you like if you like it. I like that one. And then up with one side and over, so you're stretching one side and then up the other one and stretch the other side. And now both arms and go forward with the legs straight and stretch those muscles at the back. And now bend your knees and hang your head and your arms so that your spine is being stretched downwards with the weight of your head. Roll up. And now I think the next one is, oh yes, the star. So if you put your both arms up and then bend down with your one foot going behind the other, bend down, touch the floor, up, and then put the other foot behind you, bend down, touch the floor. And when you do this, if you blow out, when you go down, you'll automatically breathe in. And that helps you breathe properly. Now, when you've done that, that's an aerobic exercise, and you need to just cool down a little with that one. You don't have to do many for it to be actually working. It helps to get your lungs filled. So those are the exercises that get all the muscles stretched. Feel quite tingly now. So the next thing I do is the energy exercises, the 5-minute routine. I'll show you that now. So to start off with the energy exercises, Donna Eden's 5-minute energy exercise routine helps to get your meridians humming, working really well. And I noticed a big difference when I don't do this exercise in the morning. The day doesn't go so well. So I highly recommend doing it every day. And after that, the other exercise, that's what I usually do. So the first one is the 3 thumps. So you tap on the K27 point, which is just under your collarbone. So tap on that quite hard on either side, then on your sternum, and then under your arm here, and I go down my side as well, and under your breast. Those, I just do those. That's more than 3 thumps, but hey, that's a good one. And then the next one is the cross crawl. So you tap your right hand on your left knee and your left hand on the right knee. So you're crossing over the energy line, the midline. You're crossing over the midline. And I do that one, and then I can do behind, touching my ankles, crossing over. You see I'm doing the opposite. And then you can then do just crossing the arms over and kicking your leg across your midline. So that's the cross crawl. And now we're going to do the Wayne Cook posture. You need to sit down for this one, otherwise I might topple over. Can do it standing up, but I'd rather do it sitting down. But if you put your hands together and then just see which thumb goes over the other one naturally, that's the foot you put over. So my left thumb goes over my right thumb. Some people's right thumb goes over their left naturally, so you would do that one. So my left foot over my right at the ankle, and then put my arms out together, cross over my left arm over my right, turn them round, hold them together with my fingers, pull my hand down, up to rest on my chest. Take a deep breath and just sit and relax for about a minute. And then when you've done that, you put your feet flat on the floor and your fingers touching with your thumb touching, and just rest for a minute to take a deep breath. So that's the Wayne Cook posture. Now we're going to do the crown pull with fingers on your middle of your forehead and your thumb on either side of your temple. Pull your fingers towards your thumb and then do a little bit higher up on your hairline, and then a little bit higher up, pull them down and just press in, press hard, and that moves the energies around. That's the crown pull. And now the neuro-lymphatic massage. You know the bit that just where your arm is sewn onto your body. That if you touch there, if you give that a rub, you'll probably find that it's a bit sore, and that's because you have a lymphatic gland there, and it collects stuff, toxins, and so it quite often needs a bit of a massage to move those toxins through your lymph system. So let's just give those a bit of a rub to help it along its way. Okay, so that's a neurolymphatic massage. There's other ones as well. There's one under here if you want to do those. If you find a sore spot, and there's one here as well. If you find a sore spot, then give it a rub, and that'll help. And now the zip up. So put your fingers together at your pelvis and breathe in at the same time as pulling your hands up to your chin. In fact, just below your bottom lip. And then when you get to there, you breathe out. Ready? And if you just when I do that, I lift up my toes, lift onto my toes. Do it again. You can do it a few times. That feels good, doesn't it? The last one in her 5-minute exercise is the hook up. So you put your middle finger on your belly button and the other middle finger in the middle of your forehead. Press in and then lift up. So those are Donna Eden's 5-minute energy exercises. I do a few more because I really like them, and I do the blowout because that helps to get rid of anger, stored anger from childhood in my body. Want to get rid of it, so I breathe in at the same time as pulling my hands in to my waist, and then round, behind, up, and release hands down, and the same time as releasing the breath. Do it again. And then the last time you do it, we go down in a controlled manner, slower. And now this next one is it's called Touching Heaven and Earth. Put your hands together in the centre. It's very centering to do that. Take a deep breath. And then one arm up. And then the other arm down. The top hand is facing the ceiling and the bottom one is facing the floor. Stretch your arms and then put your hands together and then do the opposite one. So that the other arm is going up and the other one's going down. Take a deep breath. Hands together. Do this again. Really stretch those arms. And again. Stretch those arms. And again. Last one. To finish off this Connecting Heaven and Earth exercise, drop your arms and bend your body at the waist and just let your arms swing and then roll gently up to a standing position.